wanted to make printable planner stickers to sell on Etsy, I'm going to show you how to do it. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to Confessions of a Girl Boss. My name is Chrissy and I help women turn their passion into their business. Today I am doing something a little bit different. I'm actually going to be doing a deep dive how-to video on how to sell digital printable planner stickers on Etsy. So I'm actually in the process of converting a bunch of my printed files that I used to actually make and ship to people. I'm in the process of converting a bunch of them to printable format. So I thought I would walk you through my process, how I do everything, best practices, how you can do it yourself, and stuff like that. I am very aware that this is a very niche kind of video. So if you're not interested, no hard feelings. I'll see you in my next video. But I definitely wanted to put this out there because I feel like a lot of people know me from the planner world, and a lot of people are interested in selling printable planner stickers on Etsy. So if you do like these types of videos and you'd like to see more planner specific videos, leave me a comment down below and let me know. And while you're down there, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up because it really supports my channel, and hit that red button so you don't miss a video. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, so we are gonna go ahead and jump over to my computer. I'm gonna show you kind of my workflow, how things work, how I do everything, and stuff like that. So let's go jump over there. Let's go ahead and get started. I've done a lot of the pre-work because I recorded this earlier and it didn't actually record the whole thing. It took me about an hour because I was just talking so much. So I'm kind of just taking that as my practice. So instead of doing all of the recoloring and stuff on the recording, I have gone ahead and done that myself. So first of all, let's take a look at my sticker shop right now, my printable shop. So this is what my printable shop looks like. I spent a few days last week reformatting all of my listing pictures and working on the SEO and stuff like that. So this is the kind of goal. This is actually the one that I did earlier today. So this is the goal that we are going to go for. I'm going to show you guys how you can get your listing photos to end up like this. I have all of my pages kind of laid out, and then this is what's included. So I include 5 PDF print files, 1 how-to guide, including the paper that I use, and then 5 free bonus silhouette cut files. So the first thing to note with printable planner stickers is you are not allowed to sell silhouette cut files. So you'll see if you do your research, a lot of shops will say that they are free. I do suggest including them since they are the most popular platform and software to use and cutting machine to use, but you cannot sell them. So make sure you stress that they are free bonus files. I also have a picture showing that you can cut them by hand because the lines are there, that you can trim them to fit in your planner or to store in your planner storage system. And then I do just have some information that you can use them in a digital planner, and then to check out more info in this little box here. So that is the goal that we are going with. So the first thing that I do when I'm making printable planner stickers is let's go here. So I have basically working files. So these are working cut files, and this is what they look like. So I use the same files for each kit that I have so that if somebody buys a kit from my shop, they can use the same cut files for every single kit that they ever buy. It also makes it much easier for me to design and reformat and upload new kits because all I have to do is recolor these exact files. Whereas if I was changing all of them, it would take me a lot longer. So I go ahead and I recolor all of these files. So you'll see there's 2 sheets here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. So that's 8, and 9 makes a full kit. So I made the decision, and this is something I actually made 2 decisions. So the first decision I made is that I didn't offer a bleed on any of my stickers, and I also included the lines so that you can see them when they are printed out. So this was done for a few reasons. So one, I wanted hand cutters to be able to cut my stickers if they didn't have a silhouette. I didn't want them to be like at a disadvantage. So I wanted to include those lines. But also, I'm pretty sure with Cricut, if you trace, they like import a JPEG of this, which I don't include JPEGs, but I do include, like, you can Google like how to convert a PDF into a JPEG, or you can use Photoshop. I do kind of like include that in my FAQ guide, but you trace it, right? So it makes it easier to trace for Cricut users. I'm not a Cricut user, so I don't know how factual that is, but I did just kind of want to make it as easy as possible. So that's something that you have to think about if you do want to kind of cater to all audiences and you don't want to do this method. You might have to do multiple files, but I just didn't want to. I knew that if I had too many files to convert, I would never get them up there. So I wanted to make it easier for myself. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, so my full kits have 9 pages. And again, because I know that some of my customers use Happy Planner, I wanted to think of them too. So I included Happy Planner size boxes for the classic size Happy Planner. So that was just a way for me to fill out the sheet so it wasn't an empty space. Again, not something that you obviously have to do, but I'm trying to make this kit kind of work for everybody. With the washi sizes that I have, I feel like they do. Obviously, you still have to trim them a little bit, but I feel like that's like a small negotiation. Okay. So after I have all of my files recolored in Silhouette, I go ahead and I save them as a PDF. Now, you will, if you don't have a Mac, you will need an additional software, I believe, to save as PDF. I'm not entirely sure how to save as PDF from a Windows, but I do know that it is possible. So what I do is from my Mac, I do File and then Print as if I'm going to print it. And then in this little drop down here, you just hit Save as PDF. And then this is going to save as a PDF in this folder. And this kit is called Fleur. This is a photo kit that my husband and I actually took the photos for. That's our cat, Baymax. But I love this kit. It's so freaking beautiful. So yeah, I save that as a PDF into the folder. So I already did that for the other 4 files just so that this wasn't like a super long video, because I did not want this video to be an hour long. And you guys don't want this video to be an hour long. If you want like more detailed info on like sticker sizes and like how to actually use Silhouette, there are tons of tutorials for that on YouTube already, but I'm just specifically talking about how I take my stickers, which used to be printed, and I turned them into printables. So after that, I'm going to go back here. I have a folder here called Completed Collections. So these are all of the collections that I currently have up on my Etsy shop, and I have like, honestly, I probably have like 100 collections that I need to like convert, but it's going to obviously take me a really long time to convert all of them. So I'm just doing a few at a time. But what I include in a purchase, I have 3 folders. So in a collection, say the America collection, you have the PDF printing files, which are the PDFs that you just saw. And then you have the Silhouette cut files, which if you look, they are very, very basic cut files. So this is another decision that you're going to have to make when you're doing printable planner stickers. You're going to have to decide if you want your cut files to be super basic like this, or if you want to drag your PDF back into the file so that it looks like this. But basically, the reason why you want to do that is you don't want to leave it like this, because if you leave it like this, like a customer can like move and like kind of change and chop up your work. And it's very easy for them just to like duplicate kind of what you've done for different things rather than like supporting your shop again and all that stuff. Plus they can recolor this kit. They can do kind of everything if you just leave it like this. So for me, I just do a basic cut file. In my FAQs, I say print the PDFs and then use the silhouette files to cut. So it's up to you how you want to do it, but I highly, highly suggest not leaving your files open to manipulation like this, because I would just highly suggest it. You work a long time to design all of these kits, and you don't want somebody to just come and like change all the colors and basically get like 500 kits out of one purchase, if you know what I mean. So I include the cut files for all of those PDF files. So you have cut files and print files for each sheet. I also include an FAQ doc. It just has some frequently asked questions that I think are going to be asked, like how to print, how do I use it with a Cricut, what paper printer do you recommend, and what can I do with my printables. So for the paper and printer, I also have included this, which is a file with links to all of the supplies that I use in my shop. So those are all of the files that are included in a purchase. You can include more, you can include less. This is just kind of what's worked for me. So this collection is now ready to be uploaded to Etsy, but you can't actually upload a folder to Etsy. So what you're going to have to do, I know this is not going to fully work, and I'll explain why in a second. But for normal printables, you are going to have to compress this into a zip file. So what you do on a Mac, and again with a PC, I don't know if you need another file or another program. You're going to have to look that up. But what you do with a Mac is you just right click and you click compress, and this will compress it into a zip file. Now Etsy's limits for zip files are pretty small. This is 87 megabytes. That is way too big. So I'm going to show you a workaround for that. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. But as you can see here, these are not zip files. These are doc files. So when I run into that issue, I'm going to refresh this so that the new folder comes up. What I do when I run into that issue, I go to my Dropbox, which all of these are automatically saved to my Dropbox so that I don't have to like back up or anything. And then I hit share. So you can use Dropbox, you can use Google Drive, you can use whatever works for you. And then I go in and I change this link to the new link. And it's just basic info saying that Etsy doesn't have a huge file limit, so file size limit. So you have to open via this link, which people understand. And then I save that doc. So that doc is actually going to be what I'm going to upload to Etsy and what a customer is actually going to receive. And then they're going to be redirected to this Dropbox folder. So that is everything I need to do here. We're going to move on to the listing photos now. Okay, so for all of my listing photos, I actually use Canva. And before, when I did have a printed shop, I used Photoshop religiously. But I really wish that I had known that Canva had these capabilities, because I definitely would have switched sooner. So I use Canva. Basically, if you don't know what Canva is, it's basically like your design haven. You can pretty much make anything on Canva, and I'm talking like anything. It's pretty amazing. So I basically use Canva for everything. I use it for my listing photos, my Pinterest pins, my Etsy shop banner, my YouTube thumbnails, my YouTube banners. I kind of use it for absolutely everything. I use it for like my freebie ebooks that you get in my email list, which, by the way, I do have this freebie ebook going out. It is listed in the description box down below. So it's your step-by-step guide to creating a digital listing on Etsy. So definitely go grab that for some more info, because I do know I am going through this a little bit fast. But yeah, so if you haven't tried Canva, I do have a link down below too for a 30-day free trial for their pro version. Personally, I really like their pro version. So the main things that I use with their pro version is the ability to, if you see this thumbnail here, you'll see that like I'm like cut out, or if you see this one here even, you'll see that I'm like cut out. So the pro version has like an option where you can just like click a button and your background's removed from a picture. I also use some of the premium like design elements, like the little like cartoons. And I also use the ability to resize a project. So I could take any project and resize it to a different size. So if I wanted to reuse it for like Pinterest or Instagram or anything like that, I could do that with like one click. So that is why I love the Pro version. There are tons of other Pro features that they have. I also love the design school. They have courses, they have tutorials in case you're like not comfortable with using Canva. They even have one about the Pro version. So I mean, if you haven't like tried it, definitely go check out the link down below and see what you think. Try the Pro version out, 30-day free trial. I mean, I love it. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. So this is what my file looks like for my weekly collections. So how we are going to take this and turn it into a listing picture. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up all of the PDFs and I'm actually going to screenshot them. I mean, this was a pretty similar process when I was using Photoshop. No, go away. I would just drag the PDFs in, but it was a lot more tedious to set up with Photoshop. It was just so much easier with Canva. Let's turn that off. If you want me to do like another tutorial on how I set up my listing photos in Canva, like how I actually created them, let me know and I can do that because I'm like totally converted. I love it so much. Okay, so I'm going to screenshot all of these. On a Mac, I'm doing Command-Shift-4 and then dragging this box, and that gray box is basically what is going to be screenshotted. I don't know. You get what I mean. Okay, so once they are all screenshotted, I am going to select all of them and drag them into my Canva project. So what I love about this setup is you can literally take a picture and drag it in, and it is that easy, I swear. Like, it could not be more simple. So yeah, that is essentially all I do. And I do actually go back and select a color. What color do I want for... I think I'll do this one. Actually, there's more pink in this collection. So I'm going to take this coral color. I do just select a color from the kit and I kind of make that the accent color. I was going to do all pink, like to match my branding, but I thought doing an accent color would help the kit stand out. And then if somebody has like a favorite color, they would be able to like easily spot it. You know what I mean? So I'm trying this out. We'll see how it goes. So yes, I just go down my files and I change the color. Okay, so once you are all done changing the colors and dragging in your sheets, I go ahead and I do Fleur, or I just change it to the name of the collection. I do 2 times the size just so it's a little bit better quality on Etsy, and then I download all of the images, and that is it for my listing pictures. It is seriously so fast. Okay, so my last step is to upload the listing to Etsy. So I am in the back end of my shop in the listing section. So I just go ahead and I copy a weekly kit listing. So I just hit the gear icon and I hit copy. And then I'm going to upload all of my pictures. And what's great is that if you upload them like so that they go 1 through 10, they'll upload 1 through 10, so you won't have to like move any pictures around. So this is the current format I am testing with my printable vertical weekly kits for the title. I'm going to kind of assess in a month and see kind of if my SEO could do better and then go from there. But that's what we're working with right now. So yes, now is the tags, and that is probably the hardest part. If you watched my SEO video, you know that I use Erank. So I always go to Erank and I kind of search, not with a Z, I search like kind of like what I'm thinking for a tag. So Erank essentially will tell you kind of how often a tag is searched, the competition that you have, and stuff like that. And then it will also tell you like other options that you might have. So I'm going to go ahead and do floral stickers. Just see how it goes. I'm also going to do vertical weekly kit. I have EC planner stickers in there. Let's see how often vertical weekly kit is searched. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do planner sticker kit instead. And then let's do, did I do weekly kit? I think weekly sticker kit is probably too long. And it's not, honestly, it's not even searched that often. So what I like about Erank too is that it will show you the character count. So Etsy has a character limit of 20 for tags. So you'll be able to see here like what you can actually use as a tag. And also, I'm going to show you my little tips. So, printable planner stickers, printable planner kit, let's search. So what I do is for like, say the kit, say like a shop like this, Planello, what you can do, and this is like a, I almost feel like bad telling you this, that I'm just gonna like check out her tags, but you can actually put a shop name in here. Did I spell that right? No. And you can analyze the listings for that shop, and then you can see kind of like what tags they're using to get ideas for your own. I mean, tags are not going to be the only thing that get your listing found, but I mean, it's worth checking out. So I have printable stickers. Plant stickers is quite popular. What about flower stickers? I could do brunch too, because like it's kind of a brunch theme. It has like Prosecco and stuff. Breakfast in bed. Searched never. That's surprising. So like it's kind of like stuff like that that would just waste space. You know what this could be used for? Anniversary stickers. Or even anniversary. Yeah, we're going to go with anniversary, because it could totally be used for an anniversary. That's kind of like what else you want to think of, like what would somebody use this for, or like if it's like a gift, or say for example you're selling mugs. More than likely if you're selling like a $20 mug, nobody's going to buy a $20 mug for themselves, not like normally, but they will buy it as a gift for someone, especially if it's like funny. So that's also something you have to think about, like putting like something like birthday gift in your tags rather than just like kind of what the mug is about, if that makes sense. So you kind of have to like try and think outside the box. But tags are something that like I go back to constantly because I mean, Etsy's always changing, and I mean, what people are searching are always changing. So you have to kind of keep up. So the last part of this listing process is uploading my file. So I just hit Fleur and I upload it. And then I publish my copy. I like to do renew automatically for my listings just so that I don't have to worry about it, but it is up to you what you want to do. And then I'm going to view it on Etsy to see our beautiful work. So that is how I take my printed stickers and I turn them printable. So I did create a coupon code for you guys in case you wanted to check out. I thought maybe you might want to check out like kind of how a customer experiences the start to finish purchase process, or if you wanted to grab stickers for yourself or anything like that. So you can use Confessions for 10% off anything in Popco stickers. But yeah, I'm going to go back to the Chrissy who has makeup on her face and her hair done because, spoiler alert, I do not right now. If you have any questions, leave it in a comment below and I will be sure to answer them, and then other people can see your question in case they have that too. So, okay, see you in a jump cut. So that is it for this video. I hope it was helpful. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you learned anything, what your takeaways were from this video. Like I said, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that red button, or you can hit my face right here to subscribe to my channel so you never miss a video. And I will see you in my next one. Have a good day, stay safe, and see you later. Bye.